So yeah, in this video we'd like to go through the callout that we did for this machine. So often when doing callouts in visual development and concept art, it would be 2D depicting something in 3D. But while 3D, when 3D was such a big part of this project for us, we decided to do the callout in 3D, and then possibly if this had been for a client, they could just get the 3D model as well if they would like to review it from different angles and give it to that model. So yeah, this one is on the left you can kind of see the machine from different angles, and then on the right here we did more details and point out like what are the different elements of the machine, and like so we wanted the modeler to like know the importance of how to design each things, and why they're there and what the purpose is.
And as you say, if this was for a client, we would probably just hand over the model as well, because it makes everything so much easier, so people can pick apart what they need to do, because maybe they need to have a specific angle of something down here that we cannot showcase in this image. But since this mostly was 3D, actually, it was so easy to just strip away the environment around this, put a really big blue background on it, and then stage it with a little bit of warm and cold light just for the niceness of the image sake of it, and then just take a couple of shots out here where we have some different angles, because from here you don't really see the backside of it, so it's quite occluded. So we just wanted to showcase, so this is how it looks on the backside, and this is how it looks from the top where you can see more of the greenhouses. And again, demonstration project, this is not meant to be seen from the back, so it's like really, really blank behind here. So if it was for a client, we would have made everything as detailed as the front.
Yeah, depending on the brief, right? If it's a game where you're not supposed to see it from the back, then there's no reason to put a lot of effort in that.
True.
But if it's supposed to be a total turnaround, yeah, then there should probably be more detail.
Yeah, bingo. Yeah, for the game here, you could spin this thing around, so you would have to see it from all sides. So yeah, 70% of the love was put in the front, or 80, and a little bit on the back. So for this call out, we just took out a gray render, and then we just sort of indicated what each part is here. And I guess we could have made it even one step further to outline what was what. So like this is the fuel supply, and I guess Yannick, we could also have gone in and like made detailed descriptions. So we should take this out on a page and say the NPC go here and refuel barrels and then put them over here or something like that.
Yeah, I mean each of these named objects here on the screen could have had its own call out, but now as this is just a test project, just decided to do one big call out from the outside. But yeah, if you need to do this, as this is like the main game asset for the game we thought of, it would probably need to be separated into multiple individual callouts.
Yeah. I think like this kind of project, they're always just rabbit holes. Every time you go into a detail, you can go endlessly into details. Like how would the garage work? How would it look when this goes down? How would it look when you drive out? Yeah. So I think this is like a very overall, just to get the idea and the feel of the whole thing. And at the same time just calling out some of the unique places on this big giant rig. So this is like a typical call out we would do for a project, just to sort of make everything not in a moody light where something is occluded, but as clear as possible for a modeler at a game studio to start working on this right away. So I think that was it's a simple call out sheet. There's not much more to it. So I think that was the wrap up on the call out as well. Is there any closing thoughts on this?
I think we'll do like a final video where we kind of wrap up and talk a bit about some of the learnings we did.
Yeah, there was some things we talked retrospectively after the project where we said, oh, it would have been nice if we have done like this and that, especially like more structural ways of thinking about things. So I think we'll just wrap up the whole video series here with some like afterthoughts and just reflect on what we have done through the process and what we could have gotten around better. So I think with that said, we'll just close this video down and then I'll see you guys in the last video.